My questions to the Minister for Social Development and Employment. In light of reports that Taeaomanino Trust, which the Ministry of Social Development has given funding to, is under investigation by police relating to allegations of misappropriation of money, will she undertake a full inquiry into the activities of the Trust? If not, why not?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Good afternoon, Mr Speaker. I have been assured that these allegations have been investigated by the Trust itself, Deloitte's and the Ministry's contracting team. I've also been assured no government money was involved in the February 2009 fraud, that the staff member is no longer involved with the Trust, and while there is a police investigation underway, I think it should be allowed to.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker. When did she become aware that the Trust was under investigation by the police for misappropriation of money dating back to March 2009?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
The fraud was first brought to my attention in February 2009, but the police investigation only recently via the newspaper.
The Honourable Annette.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker. Was she aware that there were serious issues of honesty being raised about the Trust before agreeing to $500,000 for Family Start in May this year?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, as I indicated, in February 2009 it was raised to the Ministry's attention that there were some allegations. It was followed up by 3 investigations that I'm aware of. At the end of the day, the conclusion they came to was that no MSD money had been involved in the fraud, that the person was no longer working there. When it came to administering a Family Start contract, it was actually the 4 top tenders were investigated by PricewaterhouseCoopers, and the Taeaomanino Trust was one that was allocated in Porirua.
The Honourable Annette.
Question, Mr Speaker. Has she read the independent forensic report carried out by Deloitte's for the Ministry in November last year, which was damning of the Trust, found numerous issues relating to honesty? And if so, given that many of the same people are still at the Trust, can she give an assurance to taxpayers that the money is now being used appropriately?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, I'm not involved in actually giving the independent... when I looked at the contract that was being administered via Family Start, from my interpretation of it, there was no need for ministerial intervention in that, and then I felt that the allegations had not been proven, and that's what I did.
Point of order, Mr Speaker. I'm sure, Mr Speaker, you heard my question. I asked, had she read the independent forensic report carried out by Deloitte, and if so, given that the same people there, can she give an assurance that the taxpayers' funding is now being used appropriately?
Well, I think the Minister responded to that second part. She didn't have to, because there were 2 parts to the question, didn't have to comment on whether she had read the report, but I think she did give the House the assurance she's satisfied that this outfit will be utilising taxpayers' money effectively under the contract involved. That seemed to be what... If I've got that wrong, the Minister is welcome to correct me. Supplementary question, then the Honourable Annette can...
Okay. Supplementary question. Did she provide the Deloitte's report to the Minister for Whānau Ora before she announced the Trust as a Whānau Ora provider last month with up to $1 million of taxpayers' money at stake? If not, why not?
The Honourable Paula Bennett.
Mr Speaker, I don't have the Deloitte's report in front of me, but my understanding is that they did not find allegations of fraud. That actually is in the... So just to give it some clarification of that. Certainly the Minister of Whānau Ora has made decisions about who should do that. I think that they're going to do an outstanding job as far as initiating those sorts of programs for Māori, and I welcome them.
Question number 4, Sandra Gowdy.